I'm interested to see, because I remember watching Winks tweet out about it this weekend about how he's going to be teaming with Pugwest, and it'll be interesting to see. Yeah. I like Spade rocking them gunners. Mahgnittoc with that hella not esports bandana on right now.
No. He's still our boy, though.
Even though he's from Bama? Even though he's Roll Tide?
We don't talk about that.
All right.
He's a cool guy. He comes up to our Tennessee tournaments, and he doesn't act like a complete jerk. So
it's always great when you have out-of-state ambassadors like that.
Yeah,
it's super important to be able to say, I represent this scene. Think well of us.
Yeah. They have the Versus series at University of Alabama Huntsville. I try to make it down to those as much as I can.
Awesome. So we're going to see double Marths on screen with that Rosa you were talking about, and then the Diddy Kong of
Mahgnittoc.
Mahgnittoc. Okay. Every time I look at it, I'm like Mahgnittocs, but that's not
Mahgnittoc.
it. Mahgnittoc. All right, turn and pause off, making sure nothing silly happens. Oh wow, going the melee route for stage striking.
Yep.
All right, so we have Smashville, Lilat, Battlefield, and FD are left. And this is the tough part about counterpicking in this scenario, is like when you have mirrors on either side, what's good for the goose is going to be good for the gander.
All right. All right.
I'm stunned. I thought
that was great.
I thought that was a pretty common colloquialism.
Yeah, I've heard that. I've heard.
Oh, putting in work already. I love it. All right, we are an hour and 15 minutes into doubles so far.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yes,
time flies when you're having fun.
9:15 already.
Time flies when you're having fun.
But we are just getting started. FD is the first pick. Let's see how this goes. Yeah, we see. Oh,
Pugwest attacking Mahgnittoc right off the bat.
Yeah, Mahgnittoc
and he is
rolled
not
back.
giving him any room to breathe.
Mahgnittoc immediately rolled back to get banana, and Pugwest was just in his face. He's like, nah, friend. Oh, my gosh.
Pug, stop it.
And it's super interesting because, like, Pugwest burst onto the scene at Genesis 3 when he and his brother upset Zero and Nairo in doubles. And since then, kind of went quiet a little bit. I mean, still very active in the New England scene, but we had MK Leo and Mr. E, kind of take a little bit of his thunder. So it'd be really great to see if he's able to reclaim that a bit this weekend.
It'll be definitely interesting to see what happens. But right now we're going right back into this match, and Mahgnittoc, he definitely stuttered out of the gate, but he has definitely come out well.
Yeah, absolutely. This is a really, really tight stock one for both teams. Oh, goes for the F smash. Does take out Luma, but eats an F smash of his own. Oh, and the up smashes him out of the grab. Stock one gone. I love the attempt.
Oh, that's dirty.
I love the attempt at the gravitational pull there from Winks. For those of you who aren't familiar with it, the Rosa Diddy matchup is actually super silly. So before the banana is actually present on screen, if the Rosa player down Bs, you can immediately send Diddy Kong into trip.
And in case you missed it, Pugwest just did some silly Marth stuff on Spade. It was pretty silly.
Oh, and uses the Dolphin Slash to close out Mahgnitoc's first stock. Another chance for me to scope out. Mahgnitoc's the #1 seed in my pool. He's going deep, going deep, going deep. Nah, he's going to live. Oh, Pugwest burns a stock. That is unfortunate. Went too deep for that punish. Wow, I love the fact that he was able to just use the side beat to go all the way through the banana and Diddy Kong there.
Going up air is back air for Mahgnittoc. Winks is in a rough spot right now.
Back air is going to be enough to do it. Rosa too light for this. Wow. Spade and Mahgnittoc really put in work.
Yeah. And Mahgnittoc only at 42% on his second stock. So he is definitely put in a lot of work after starting out rough on Pugwest. getting back to the stage easily.
Use a Dolphin Slash there, but that's really not going to give him all that much. He has to be careful with that because it puts him in such a bad situation, especially when Winks isn't there to cover his back.
And I think Pugwest has been waiting for that. He's been, oh, there he goes.
Wow, this is turning into
and
a
Winks,
dominant showing right now.
Winks is all on his own now. Winks enjoys being by himself. He enjoys that carnal ability to just do it by himself. That's the wrong man. That was the wrong man.
All right, this is now suddenly super doable. If he is able to take out this stock of Spade, it's going to be really easy for it to come back. But that down smash setting up all this follow-ups.
Great team combos for on both sides.
Ooh,
he
super
wanted the
dangerous.
flare, didn't get it. Great tech. And it seems like Winks, there's not a whole lot of places he can go right now, because if he goes low, Diddy's got him. If he goes high, Marth's like, nope, I got you.
Yeah, Mahgnittoc finally taking percent, but this might be too little too late.
Yeah.
Because what looked like an opportunity to have a clean stock versus a clean stock now suddenly turns into, even if he's able to close out the stock of Spade, back throw enough
Winks,
to do it.
Oh, the flare.
But he eats the down smash.
I think, and Pugwest was talking to Winks right as he was going away, and that may have been a thing that he said he may have given him his props for that, but also could have said he did die in some stupidity. So he's like, that one's on me.
Wow, crowd getting hyped for both teams right now.
Winks is a local player.
You got to show up for your boy, right?
Yeah, Winks is a local player. He's definitely going to get some cheers from Memphis. He makes it out there a lot, too. So this is definitely a spot where he has the hometown crowd behind him.
All right, Battlefield is the option. Red team in the disadvantage when it comes to the spawn points. However, everyone does eventually get back down.
And starting out with a solid dancing blades from Pugwest, getting both players.
Yeah, Pugwest is probably going to have to lean back a little bit on the gas pedal right now. Game one was just a little bit too much aggression, costing him stocks at super low percents. Spade going for broke right there on the Rosalina edge guard, unable to convert the down air though. Good shield drop there, saving what precious little shield Winks had left.
And Mahgnittoc getting a nice piece of Pugwest there. But they get the stage easily. This is not a bad stage for recovery options for Marth.
Absolutely not. And you're able to just hug that side of the stage using the Beer versus Dolphin Slash. Able to really protect yourself. Those iframes so important. Oh boy.
And,
wow.
And Mahgnittoc putting some peanuts out. Let's talk about how the fact that Mahgnittoc is still at a very, very respectable percent at this point in the game.
Yeah, I was actually just about to mention that. You know, right now it's sitting at only 55%. You know, they're able to set up this really just wall that they're going to have to overcome.
Oh my word! Stop it, Spade.
The monkey flip jump off into tipper F smash. And really, this is the difference between having your concrete partner, your static partner, that Pugwest would have in Mars, and having to opt for someone that you're maybe not as familiar with. Because right now, both Spade and Mahgnittoc looking dominant in Game 2. Looking to make this a clean 2-0. And Pugwest just going for Dolphin Slashes. Interesting.
Mahgnittoc in a rough spot. Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's really lucky for him. Mahgnittoc was actually saved there by the barrels exploding. Normally a death sentence for Diddy Kongs. He was actually just in the right place at the right time, and Winks was not able to convert that downer either.
One of the dancing blade misses it. Mahgnittoc reading it beautifully.
It's interesting that you did see the dancing blade come out just because he was so close to the frame of Marth. I'm surprised we didn't see what we saw there in the Dolphin Slash. But I guess just how they were positioned and the fact that Mahgnittoc was facing the far distance of the blast zone was unable to pull it off. But now This is getting bad.
Winx is in the last stock of the OK Corral, and Mahgnittoc still tanking at 175.
Wow, and all that 2v1 pressure, too. Finally losing it to the Marth up throw at 179, though.
There goes one.
All right, it's 3-3, but Pugwest is at high percent. He's going to have to play defensive and make this stock count.
Dancing Blade on Spade, and he gets Mahgnittoc on the way up.
Yeah, they're starting to rack up some damage now. I'm just hoping it's not too little too late. 137. Now, this is where things get super dangerous. If Pugwest is able to get a tipper off at any moment, it can really just change the tide of battle. These back airs from Winx right now, creating so much pressure.
Oh, that Dancing Blade kind of stopped the tipper, though.
Great tipper fair there off of the Rosa jab. This is looking really nice from Red Team now. That's going to be a stock.
It's going to be a stock on Spade. So let's see if we share stock. No, probably not a good idea because he's at 120.
Up tilt. Oh, boy.
Oh, he wanted it. Oh, my.
Wow, Mahgnittoc might actually pull this off.
It's one-on-one. It's one-on-one.
And now there's no stocks left to share. Mahgnittoc. Oh, it's going to live through that.
He's going to live through it. Nice DI.
We have a 1v1, though.
Oh, he wanted it. The Dolphin Slash.
Such a great option there. An immediate combo breaker. No fair. Wow, the down smash barely killing. Magic percent 172.
One
man.
stock, very even. This could go either way. Mahgnittoc, the highly unknown Alabama player, Pugwest, everyone knows him, considered one of the top Marths. This could be a situation where Mahgnittoc, always a top player, could be.
Oh, there goes What is he going to do, though? He's going to roll back. He's not dead. He's not.
Wow.
Like, the platform doesn't allow you to get the tipper spacing on that, and you're at such a low percent that it's irrelevant. But he does rack up a solid chunk of damage off that. Amazing. Gets the shield break to lower the shield, then the Dolphin Slash to finish it off. However, the problem was the Dolphin Slash put him on the top platform. He now holds a 23% lead. What will he be able to do with it, though?
Trying to get out of the way, but Pugwest right on him.
And now the aggression of Pugwest finally paying off.
Yeah, this is the situation Pugwest wanted to be in, especially when he wants to be aggressive as much as he wants to. Missed it. Both players missing.
What will he do? Just lets him come back to the stage this time. Smart option.
Shield.
Held that charge just a little bit too long. Fairs the monkey flip. Fairs it again.
Oh.
And the tipper up tilt enough to do it. Pugwest asserting himself at the end of game 2.
Pugwest with the moment of, do you know who I am? Are you aware of my existence?
Maybe you've heard of me.
I've done this a couple times.
Wow, damage given. Look at that. 512%. Pugwest putting in work.
So if game 2, that was game 2 of this set, boys. Game 3 is coming up.
This might be the most highly contested set we've seen so far.
Oh, no doubt. Easily.
Crowd chanting for the ZSS character switch. I highly doubt we'll see it.
He may do it. No, don't.
Nah, he's messing with him.
A subtle troll from Pugwest.
All right, game 3.
The shouting of memes from the Tennessee crowd. You gotta love it.
Wow, he actually is switching to Falcon. I thought that was a joke for a second. All right, interesting. Spade busting out Captain Douglas J. Falcon for game 3.
He has the Kinshasa.
He does. At hard fair. All right, Smashville is the last frontier. We'll see which team moves on in winners and which team will be sent into the losers run. It's interesting because personally, I find that like Falcon Rosa matchup to be somewhere between 50-50 and maybe 45-55 in Rosa's favor. Rosa just really dominates Falcon in neutral, just jab shutting down everything the Falcon wants to do. However, the second the Falcon lands with a falling up air, it's dead Rosa. Combos immediately into knee. It is sad, boys.
North coming up with the fair.
Very even start right now, and we see the same thing we saw in Game 2. Blue team have a slight lead and then just lean back and set up what they want. And that's super smart. You know, you have a much more limited stage right now in Smash 1 than you did in Battlefield, so they have to make every inch of this stage count. Oh boy. Pugwest with some questionable air dodges there.
And red team trying to find some sort of control here. Blue team has the stage on lock right now, but Pugwest with a very opportune kill on Mahgnittoc.
Yeah, we saw Winx go for a down air to try to cover the recovery of Spade. I would have preferred personally to see a backer just because of the positioning of it. We do see Rosa lose their first stock there to the Raptor boost. Great landing back air.
Oh, wow.
And Spade is the man of the hour right now. Will he be able to hold on to the stock? As I say that, commentator's curse. I apologize. Wow, Mahgnittoc, after spending the first 2 games as the elusive man, is now sitting at 88% of the second stock. He is the one with the most damage right now and already deep into the blast zone.
And Spade, that character change worked for him. He is at 13%. This is, I guess this is what he needed. He was
That's a dead Rosa.
The Kinshasa.
And now a down smash. Both members of Red Team on their last stock. And that's the dangerous thing about doubles, man. It can go either way in a blink of an eye. Really great shield pressure there. However, Spade immediately runs up and down throw knees. That ain't melee. That's a dead Falcon, though.
Yeah, it's dead Falcon.
Oh my God! Both of them hit by the barrels.
Hit away from making this a very even matchup. Stock-wise, anyway.
Wow, up smash his partner.
Brett Favre.
Very unfortunate.
Looking for that banana peel offstage kill, not getting it.
Pugwest at high percents right now. He has to conserve this stock.
That will kill him, and
they had an opportunity there for a 2v1, and it unfortunately escapes them.
Dancing Blades.
Luma staying alive.
That could have been very dangerous for Pugwest. He is in a very bad situation, but he's back on the stage now.
Wow, blue team just with these perfect... I mean, both teams really with these perfect shots back to back to back. Great defensive play. Going to see the F-tilt there. Both members of red team forced off stage. This is the Nair. Wow, managed to escape the tricky situation. That platform looked like it was going to spell doom for one of these players.
Missed Raptor boost. Pugwest right on it, and down goes Spade. Mahgnittoc by himself, but he has 2 characters at a very high percentile. Did he airborne?
Oh, I thought there was going to be a stock there. That up air just a little bit too stale. Got to watch out for those barrels. See, I'm of the mind, like, if you have Diddy recovering like that, just go off stage. Like, there's no reason not to. We see that Pugwest not getting an attack out fast enough. Whoa, boy.
Oh,
that was the longest charge. Pugwest and Winx clutching it out.
Yeah. That and clutch is the very opportune word there. They were both at similar situations. That could have been it for them, but they figured it out. They got it done, and it was incredible.
Absolutely. After game 1, you looked at it and said, wow, is Pugwest going to be sent into losers this early? He and Winx having to struggle from below.
Yeah, and let's talk about how in game 2, Pugwest clutched that game out against Mahgnittoc.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. That gave them all the momentum they could to go into game 3 and say, we have this. And I think it gave Pugwest a little bit of confidence too. Because game 1 wasn't his game, but after that set in game 2, he said, I got this. Let's take game 3.